I'm making this video for my son Travis. And Travis, you need to listen to this video. You know, Grandma's told me some things that concern me. You want to be mad at me and upset, you're entitled. But you also need to try and understand that, you know, I know I've been a crappy mom, and it's not your fault. You know, I had a lot of things that I needed to learn, a lot of tools I needed to learn how to use, and I wasn't able to do that in the beginning. And I'm sorry that I wasn't a better mom to you. You know, I tried to do the best that I could with what I had and what I was trying to cope with my own problems in life. And, you know, and I've done a lot of improvement. I've done a lot of growing and trying to do a lot of things to fix things in my life so that I can be a better mom. And your sister can see the changes in me. It's kind of hard for you to see the changes in me because I'm not around you or with you right now. But that doesn't mean that I love you any less. You know, in fact, I probably love you even more. But I also want you to realize that I also don't want you to turn out like me. You know, I don't want you to just rely on your disability and depend on that money for you to be able to live on. It wasn't able to provide me a home, a place for, you know, me and your sister to live solely on my disability alone. I had to have housing on top of that. I had to have welfare on top of that. You know, other sources that I have to rely on to be able to live. And I don't want you or your sister to have to rely on those systems. It's not good. You know, if you can be able to find a way to push yourself to get out there and find a job and be able to function in society, that is a much better plan. You know, I love you to death, son, but, you know, you don't know the price of a dollar, and I'm pretty sure you don't even know how to budget the money that you do get. You know, I've talked to Grandma about it, too, that, you know, you need to work at least for half of everything that you want right now. Because, you know, even though you may get money, it's not going to go as far as you think it's going to go. You know, it's not going to pay for everything that you want and that you need. You know, you're going to be left short. You're going to have to make choices and decisions what you have and go without. You know, and how to function. If you want to be able to have a family someday, you know, you're not going to be able to provide for that. You need to keep things in mind that you need to find ways and tools of your own to make it in this world, in this society. And it's hard, I know, it's scary. I also know that you're afraid that Grandma might die and then you have no idea where you'd go. And you know, you can always count on your dad and me, okay? We will always have room for you in our homes. You know, you don't have to worry about that. That will be covered. But with that, you also going to have to learn responsibility and learn how to do a lot of things for yourself. And you're going to have to push yourself to do those, because we can't make you. We can't make you be ready. We can't make you get your butt out there and find something that you might be able to do out there in society. That's going to come on you. You're going to have to figure that out. When you can do it, how much you can take, you know. Try to see if you can volunteer somewhere that you might be interested in, you know, maybe once or twice a week, you know, maybe for, you know, 2 or 3 hours a day, you know, during those 2 days a week, you know, and see if you can handle that, you know. And the more you do that, then the more you can be able to handle. Then maybe you can add another day with a couple hours. You know, I tried to work and it was too much for me because I went into a full-time job, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and that was just too overwhelming for me to deal with. And I wasn't able to keep that job for very long. You know, it's not that I haven't tried, because I have. and everything. But you need to find something that you can do that's going to make you happy, make you feel comfortable, and so that you can be able to be better than I was. Because I don't want anyone to have my life. I don't want anyone to have to suffer through what I had to, and what I'm still going through, you know, and I want you to be able to have a better outcome in your future than I have, you know, and be able to get farther in life at this point in my life than I am, you know. If I was able to push myself sooner, then maybe I wouldn't have messed up so much with my children, you, your sister, you know, and put so much burden on Grandma. You know, I didn't mean to, I didn't try to, I couldn't help it, you know, I didn't understand a lot of different things, I still don't, but I am doing much better now than I was even 4 or 5 years ago, Travis. I am so much more confident now. I've got my life together a lot more now. I mean, the only things I need help with basically is transportation now. I can do a lot more stuff independently by myself. I still can't hold a job, but, you know, I at least, you know, try to get myself into something that I am comfortable in, like trying to foster small dogs. That was a very great move I made to, you know, at least help in society. I mean, it may not have gotten me a paycheck, but, you know, at least I was helping in society, and I was able to do it without breaking down, without, you know, feeling like a mess. You know, and you're going to have to try to find something like that, because it's very important that you push yourself to do more things in life. If I pushed myself more, then I would be in a different place right now, in a much better place, but I didn't. I let a lot of things hold me back, a lot of things that, you know, in time just made Grandma, Nicole, all kinds of people not want to even have anything to do with me, including you. You know, it pushes family and friends away. And I don't want you to have to deal with that. I don't want you to have to be like that. I want you to be able to be a much better man, you know, and if you end up a father one day, a much better father than I was a mother, you know, and stuff, you know, it's very, very important that you are the one that pushes yourself, you know, because I know that if Grandma tries, or I try, or your dad tries, you're just going to kind of reject it, and you're going to kind of just say, screw it. But it's going to have to come down to you wanting to do it. You wanting to make those changes. You wanting to make your life so it's not like mine. Okay? And no matter what you do, I will always be proud of you. I will always love you. And I'll always accept you. You know? So, you know, please try to help yourself. You know, even if Grandma's not there forever for you, and you still have your mom and dad, you know, you're still going to have to be able to learn how to function somewhat independently on your own. You're going to be able to have to learn how to, you know, manage money, try to get into your own home, your own place, learn how to function on your own inside of your own place. You know, all that stuff comes with growing up and moving on and moving out, you know. And I had to learn those, but I learned those in a tough way because I was kind of pushed to do that. And I struggled a lot. So if you can be able to ease into it now and easier than I was able to, then you're going to have a much better life than I did. You know, and it's very important that you realize that I'm not the bad guy, okay? I may not have done a whole lot of things that I wish I could have done and helped you and been a better mom to you. But, you know, I was there in your life all the time up until the 4 to 5 years ago, you know, when I moved here to Nevada. And I struggled with a lot of things myself, you know, of rejection and being pushed too hard and feeling unwanted and not needed and everything, you know. And you know, I have my own pride that I had to set down, you know, and stuff. And Grandma has her own issues. We all tried to do what we thought was best. And they may not always have been right, but at least we tried. You know, at least we tried to do something. And that's what you need to do now. You need to do something with your life. It can't be all about video games all the time. You know, those are great to do, but you know, even I had to get off the computer. I had to sit there and go down and make friends, you know, at least put myself in a situation where somebody would talk to me to be able to create a friendship, you know, and stuff. And it's a lot harder after you graduate. You have no one around you anymore, and it's going to be harder to make friends, you know, especially between you and me. It's hard for us to make friends, because I know you're kind of withdrawn like I am with friendships and stuff. And I know that it's going to be hard and it's going to be difficult. But, you know, we just got to hang in there, and we got to try the best that we can to be able to get through life in society, and not always depend on other people to get us through life. You know, there's certain things that we may have to still depend on, but if we can try to do most of stuff in our life on our own, that makes the weight and the load that we put on other people that much lighter. And maybe they won't get so resentful and hate us and not want to talk to us, you know. So it's just my words of encouragement to you to just try to build up your self-confidence, your strengths, you know, and maybe find some type of interest that, you know, you can talk to somebody about. To say, maybe, you know what, can I just come in here and hang out and, you know, help you out with something you may need for a while, type thing, you know, whatever you might be interested in. I guess Grandma said there's a program and stuff that she wants to try to get you into. I suggest that you accept that and try to work with those people. You know, tell them what you can handle, tell them what you can't. Don't baby it, you know, don't baby it. You know, just get in there and give it a try. And if it's not working, then let them know that it's not working. It's not, you're just getting too overwhelmed. You know, you've got to be able to tell people and let people know how you feel. That was my mistake. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say to people how I felt. And all it did was create a bigger mess. It created more problems. And it just pushed people away from me. You know, and now you have to do that. You have to voice your opinion, voice how you feel, tell them what you can and can't handle, honestly. You know, just don't say I can't do it because you just don't want to do it. No, if you can't handle it, say I can't handle that right now. You know, and maybe tell them what you can handle, you know. It will help out tremendously. And Travis, please know I love you. You know, and I just want the best for you. I want you to be able to be a better person than, you know, inside, and deal with things better than I was able to deal with things. You know, I may be dealing with things better nowadays than I used to, but, you know, I still have my problems. I still have some of my issues, and, you know, I may never get rid of those, but I'm going to try, you know, and that's all you can do. Just keep trying, keep struggling, keep just pushing yourself, because if you can't push yourself, no one else is going to be able to push you to do what you need to do. Only you can change what you're going to do in life. You know, and you have to be ready to do that. I understand that. Okay? But I just want you to be able to just try. You know. And if you can't handle it, then, you know, try again later. You know. Don't wait too long in between tries. You know, because sooner you keep trying to do things, the better off you will be. So I hope this video has helped you and realize some things. I miss you so much. I have a hard time with communication myself. I don't know what to say. That's why I don't call sometimes, because, you know, we end up with dead air. But I love you, and I'll always love you.